Hello everybody, this is Maniac 4 Bricks. I do want to wrap up from Greenberg Great Train and Toy Show, and I do have a separate video that's coming out that will talk about all the different exhibits all the way around from the GardenSLUG table. But for now, I have a little bit of that to share as part of a larger multi-haul video. All these items are from various trips for at least a week or so of different items, and from various different places. So I thought I'd wrap them all up in one bigger video instead of having, look, a whole video with one item on it. So I'm going to start things out unconventionally because BFAB, Brother from Another Bricks, had recommended to me of trying Virgil's handcrafted root beer, which is sold at Trader Joe's. I've never been to a Trader Joe's before, even though I've lived near them for like years. So I finally picked up a 4-pack with the root beer, and I'm going to try it out on camera. I've actually tried food on here before, I've tried different drinks, and I do like trying different sodas, especially root beers, because root beers are so good. And I will do a little bit of trying with the a root beer float with it, so stay tuned. I did actually try right before the video opening it with a brick separator, because I had successfully done that before. Problem is, didn't work this time. I felt dumb, because this was just a twist-off cap. It was way too easy. And I was here struggling for like 2 minutes before this final video went out, looking like an idiot with a brick separator, uncapping it. So, let's get right to it. It's probably room temperature. I did not refrigerate any of this. Literally just brought it home. So, let's see how it goes. BFAB, this one's to you. Yeah, that's like, that really tastes unique from other root beers. It's really nice. I dig it. I definitely like it. And I'm glad I have a 4-pack of them so I can try it again sometime later. Now, I'm going to mix it up here with my vanilla ice cream into a root beer float. I did not have any I did not have any whipped cream though. I ran out of that before this root beer float. So, I think it'll be fun without it. I think it's already good enough with just the vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it doesn't feel like... The good thing about this one, it doesn't feel too filling. There are some sodas, whether the carbonation or the flavor or whatever the case may be, where you have a little bit of it and you feel like you've had a whole bottle, and it fills you up too quickly. This one eases it up. I don't know if it's something about how it's manufactured, but they did a really good job with it. My personal favorites are between Barq's and A&W root beer. They're classic. They're easy to find everywhere. But this one is still pretty good. I'd say it's like second or... it's like, if those are tied for first, this is like second or third place right underneath it. I'm trying to think what else has been good. I mean, Seygeh was okay, but that was a long time ago, so I don't remember what that tastes like now. Stewart's is a classic one that would probably go right underneath Barq's and A&W for me. I feel like I should do a tier list of root beers sometime later, but that's not the video for it. Oh yeah, this is good. I'd say it's real good now. I already had lunch, so that's basically a dessert. So, on to the haul video, the reason why everybody's here and not for me to try different sodas. I have a whole bunch of items to talk about, but first thing I want to wrap up from Greenberg Great Train and Toy Show. I always forget about the great part, sorry. So, Sunday went well. I had a good time with it. I still was happy talking with the rest of my lug in person, whereas, you know, we had a year or so absence from that with COVID and everything, and it would just be through forum texts or the Zoom calls every once in a while, but not a lot of meetups in person. So, it was great to talk to them again, not just about each of our builds, but also about LEGO stuff in general. I think one guy even said that it was great to have this group of people that he could meet and talk about LEGO stuff that not many other people outside of the hobby would understand, but there's a group of people who do. and even in some cases where he talks about it with someone else, it's like, okay, yeah, just fine. You're doing your LEGO thing, go right ahead. But now with us, it's like, yes, we'll embrace that. We'll talk about the specifics and different ways of building and everything like that. So it was great for that. I do kind of wish I spent a little bit more time with the table of talking with anybody who was passing by. Every once in a while, I would come back to it, but I only had like a couple conversations with people, which were still nice. Some people said that I should build bigger mocks, which is fair. I have smaller things compared to other displays around me, but I have been working on those for quite some time, and they might get there Brick Fair, New Jersey at best. They could not have made it to Virginia or Greenberg in time, but hopefully in the next month or so they will be done. And I've had a couple ideas I wanted to toss around for different lights, because World of Lights is a fantastic thing, and even though it was nice of Virginia, it was few and far between. So I want to try to add in something with New Jersey's to make it more special. I also have a lot of good plans for New Jersey coming up too, so stay tuned for more information on a separate video about that. But in that time, we did have a lug raffle, where any of us that were displaying got a ticket and were put into a hat to be drawn for different prizes. These were ones that we've had for a while, of different Lego sets, in all different sizes. And I was the second winner of the raffle. I got to choose, and I chose this Lego Ideas pop-up book. This is a set that I've always liked. I did not get around the time that I had actually seen it in stores and even had a demonstration with it, but I am happy to have it now, and I kind of want to customize it. I've seen plenty of other people do some fantastic stuff with it, and if I work with the pieces just enough, it'd be cool making some other things. Plus, I want to have this put in the Lego library, which you already know has a ton of Lego books, just because it's a model of a book. So it'd be fun to squeeze in there with the other ones. It's like, is that a Lego set? No, it's a book. That kind of fun with it. So I am happy building that sometime later. Now, on to other stuff. Shortly after that, I went to Walmart, and I was looking around seeing what was on clearance. There wasn't a lot of stuff, but I did find something that I missed out before, and some places it's either hit or miss if they're on clearance, whether it's Walmart or Target or whatever. And I found the Lego Ninjago Legacy J vs. Serpentine for $7.48. I thought that was pretty fair considering the figures, $3-4 or so, and it seemed like a nice build to go with it. So I meant to pick these up a long time ago, and when they were on clearance, like some of them even down to $5 at Target or something, but they were gone instantly, and I didn't have much opportunity to do so. Even now, some of them are still $10 for the other ones, like Cole and Zane and Kai, but I'm okay with one for now, and maybe I'll pick up the rest later to try those other figures and those other builds. It's a cool thing. And kind of a unique outfit for Jay, which I don't recall personally from the show. I haven't watched that far enough to see this outfit appear, but it still looks really nice. So, looking forward to building that one. And I also love those spinners. Those are cool. I also picked up the Lego Classic 66666. I've been hunting this one down for a while. Could not find them in local Targets or Walmarts near me. It's a Walmart exclusive, I should say that. And originally was like $45 or something. Went down to $25. And I was lucky finding like 2 or 3 of them on the shelf. So I said, yoink, and now I have my own copy. I would have picked one up at Brick Fair, Virginia, because I did see them at the yard sale, but they were over about $50 or so. And I think it was might have even been more with that because they had signatures from Lego Masters at the show. I don't plan to do that. It would have been nice if I had it at the time, but I still think it's a cool bundle, and a lot of Lego Masters things all around on it, and having a bonus bag to go with it. I do like picking up the cool little bundles that they have, and not always appear near me, so I'll go with it. That's going to be in the frame all video long, isn't it? While I was at Walmart, I also found this on the shelf. They already sold out of those Lego Super Mario figures, and I was allowed to take the display box home. I do like collecting these from Collectible Minifigure Series, blind bags, what have you. I have one from video as well. And I get permission to take these out, from employees, so it's all good there. I do still need to pick up this series, and I would still like to get into the ones that just released in August. Definitely the Luigi set, first and foremost, but I'm going to have to wait on that for a bit. I still have to rebuild some of the Lego Super Mario stuff from last year. They tore apart while moving. Next up, there's a couple things that I got from my good buddy Nathan, aka Seygeh, and he's already built these. They're confirmed complete, so he cut me a good deal with them. He's already had them for well over a year, and I'm looking forward to building them myself. The Creator Pirate Ship, I actually do want to try all 3 builds because I've heard they're fantastic, and this Ninjago Dragon. I already collected a couple of them from the Master of the Mountain series, so might as well go with the Dragon as well, and get some other cool figures to go with it too. So, I'm glad that he had those and was willing to part with them. He said if there's any missing pieces, let me know, and, you know, find them, so it's A-okay there. I also made a trip to the LEGO store recently, and you would not believe, like, you would think, like, oh, I just mentioned I would like to get the LEGO Super Mario Luigi pack. I'm a younger brother. I grew up playing Luigi. Green is my favorite color. It's all of the right signs point to it. It's Luigi pack. I wanted that from day one last year, but we didn't have Luigi until August of this year. So that's why I went to the LEGO store. I had $25 in VIP points, and I bought LEGO Video? Wait. LEGO Video! Yeah. I still like the theme just by the product itself. Again, I'm not a fan of the app functions of it, but I do like the pirate stuff. I do like those the most, as you probably could tell with the Creator Pirate set, and some of the other ones I picked up. So, I was happy getting this one. This was originally $60. I got this $25 off, so $35. I thought that was pretty fair. And price per piece, it's 615 pieces for $60. It's not a ridiculous hike like some of the other beatboxes and bandmates, etc. And good figures and good parts in here that I'm looking forward to building as just a ship. I may try it in the video app once just to see how it works. I don't plan to get all the stages for right now, but this was the top of the line of what I was willing to get. So, with the VIP points, it definitely influenced me more to get this thing than just paying it outright. But I'm looking forward to building this. I like me some Lego Sharks. What can I say? And there's also a catalog in there. Hey, there's Luigi. He'll come up soon. Don't worry. And last but not least, a special something from eBay. I have a couple special somethings that's on the way and going to make Brick Fair, New Jersey bizarre. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you've been following my feed through Instagram and Twitter, you have a little more idea of what's going on. Oh, mama, I'm looking forward to this. Come on. Let's snip it up again. Yeah, the good boy is here. Oh, boy. Alright, so this is actually a 3-pack. There are 3 sets in here. 2 of them are Connects. 1 is Lego. Yes, one of them is actually Lego. But I'm going to get the Connects ones out of the way first. I do like the Connect stuff, but this was mostly for the Lego part of it. And it was a good... Like, it was already a good price at the listing itself on eBay. And then I did a best offer, and I reduced it even further. So it's like, wow, okay, this is wonderful. Unfortunately, the box for it doesn't exist. It was cut up. But this is still cool, having that. Some of you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you're going to learn. September rolls around, you're going to learn. Probably October, even. Maybe. Depending on how quickly I can traverse all the things. I'm going to check this real quick, because there is a motor in it, making sure the motor works. Spins freely, good. Alright, connects on there. I need a 9-volt battery, so I can't test it out right now, but it is still there. That is good. And there's the other Connect set, which actually does have the box with it, and all the pieces inside, but it is used. First one had the Connect box with it too. Did they? I have to check the listing again. I thought it had the one for this set, which is the one I was mostly looking for. That's how I found this listing. And hell yeah, I'm excited about this. I grew up with this. I'm going to build some wild, bizarre stuff out of it. But I don't want to give away everything right now. I do want to at least show that, yes, I did pick this up, and I actually have another one coming on the way. With another set I never owned, but looking forward to building either way. So, I'm going to skip over the nitty-gritty details of what was in that box. What makes it Lego? We'll talk about it later. Just keep on subscribing to the channel and notifications and all that jazz so you can find out more on what that's all about. I have encyclopedic knowledge of Lego of all different ages, and I'll be happy to share about that when the time comes. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be building some of this stuff periodically, and a big thank you again to my friend Nathan for 2 of those sets. Looking forward to the pirate themed stuff that's in here, which is also leading into something down the road, but we'll talk about that when we get there. And also, again, a shout out to BFAB for the trying out the virtual root beer. Alright, have yourselves a wonderful day, everybody, and take care. And I'm glad that Greenberg wrapped up very nicely. Also happy with that for the pop-up book. So, have yourselves a wonderful day, and keep on building.